So, so in Twin Peaks, there's this thing. There's like a guy that like embodies the concept of evil. It's crazy, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucked too. I mean, frick. What? That's like the last episode. What do you mean? You only saw the first three episodes? Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. Yeah. My thing is like, can you put on the thing? Do you want to talk? Okay. So my thing is that whoever like, all right. So back when I found out about Twin Peaks, it was back when like everybody was using Tumblr. It was like the cool, it was the cool like high school fun like, oh, we're artsy, we're on Tumblr, sort of thing, right? And so
it was like Tumblr and then Pinterest were like very popular.
No, exactly. And I think now I could be like speaking completely out of my butt cheeks right now, but I'm pretty sure Enigma did the soundtrack, and I liked Enigma. It's just some group with like weird like it's like tribal vibey sort of stuff, and so I was like, oh, the soundtrack's good, the visuals look pretty good. I'll just watch it. I'll see what's up. It's like a mystery sort of thing, right? Yeah, it's a mystery sort of thing. And then like, dude, there's an episode there where like they do a great job setting it up for you to be like completely obliterated by what they're about to show you,
right?
And like, it's completely mundane. The whole show is like kind of boring. You're kind of tuning out a little bit because you're like, oh, it's like fine, right? It's fine. There's not a whole lot going on.
It's like they do the mystery thing where it's like it's kind of building up, and you're kind of like waiting for the thing to happen.
And then all of a sudden, dude, there's that episode, and like the mom of the girl that dies, right, is like in the room with like two other people. I think it's a police officer and somebody else. And like she's like hugging somebody. She like looks over her shoulder. There's this fucking dude just like sitting behind the couch, and he's just staring at the screen. And it's so menacing that it literally struck me to my core. I felt so weird.
It's like one of the things that like, oh, now this.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's like
now this is
it's like oh yeah, you were watching like a cozy show. You get the gist, right? No, actually, you're wrong.
Yeah.
There's some.
You ever watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I'm almost done with the last season, and it's kind of like Candy where it's like you get your build up, you get your payoff, and like everything is set up in a way to where like if you see it, it's coming back.
Yeah,
if they said it, it's meaningful.
Yeah.
And then Twin Peaks kind of like this very like structured and like tried and true like writing method is like thrown out the window.
Yeah, it's a total bait and switch.
Yeah,
like they're
everything.
I want to set this up so that you think this is boring and nothing really going on. I want to set the pace for 2 40-minute episodes to be like, yeah, no, it's like really calm. It's gonna be just like kind of a mystery. Like you're cut and dry.
Everyone's a little quirky. Everyone's got their like weird affectations.
And then all of a sudden they're like, actually, I hate you, the audience. I want to scare the shit out of you. Like, I want to show you something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And it is so spooky.
Just keep piling on the left field.
Dude, plus, when I watched that, it was, like, back in high school when I had, like, all the time in the world. So,
I tried to watch it in college, and I got, like, one season, and I forget everything.
No, I know.
That's
classic trope of being, like...
where very random, very weird.
Classic trope of being like out of high school, having no time, trying to commit to something, not pulling it off.
One of my friends is like really like obsessed with it, and she's very much into like looking into who was the writer?
David Lynch.
David Lynch. Like his inspirations.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's all about like magic and like weird like fucking like occultist like imagery and symbolism in everything. God.
Dude, David Lynch is so batshit insane.
He's like deep into this like occult stuff.
So like around that same time that I started watching Twin Peaks, like my grandma got me like a Hulu subscription.
Oh right.
Like as a gift for Christmas.
Yeah.
It was like super sweet, like great. And I was like, oh, Twin Peaks was so cool. Like, let me look into what else he's got. And there was like a David Lynch section or something.
Yeah.
Or you could like
by director.
Yeah, you could like filter by director. And like I watched a couple, and have you ever seen like Alan Tutorial?
What was that?
Alan Tutorial on YouTube?
Alan
Dude.
Tutorial.
I'll get into that in a second, but like, it's so depraved. Like all of the content is like I want you to feel like sick that you're even watching this.
Right.
It's crazy.
The only other thing he did, Eraserhead. It was like
Yeah,
another
yeah.
David Lynch, which I think is like, it's like I don't know what to expect when he's like behind it, but it looks like it's like a thriller type of like black and white like scary movie.
Like very like psychological too, where it's like not like even psychological in like plot points. It's like I want to mess your head up. You're watching it. You need to not feel comfortable. Oh, damn! That's a one middle and a
Zach,
double middle.
How you doing?
Back and forth.
Back from being a genius.
What? Us play? We have to play each other? Okay.
You have to go play?
Yeah, I have to play Jeb, dude.
Yeah, I came in late and I didn't get to enter, so.
You want to take my game?
I'll play for you. Yeah,
you play for me.
Yeah, can I play?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm going to explain, while Ivan's gone, I'm going to explain what Allen Tutorial is, right? So Allen Tutorial is this YouTube series that you find on accident. And it's like a really, you like almost feel bad because he doesn't have his wits about him. And he starts just like giving you like really shitty like YouTube tutorials. So it's like, this is how you put a stapler on top of the table, on top of a piece of paper. It's a paperweight, like so it's like just complete bullshit. Like most of it doesn't make any sense. But it goes down this like horrible pipeline where it goes, hey, what's up, buddy? You want to hop on? Have you heard of Allen Tutorial? You have to play. No, of course you do, because you're still in. Ivan's playing my game against Jeb right now. I don't want to play him, dude. I can play him anytime I want. Yeah. But yeah, so Allen Tutorial, right, is like this. It's just stripped down. It feels like you gave a flip camcorder to like your little brother, and he started making tutorials online, like to pull into the YouTube thing, right? But like as the episodes go on, they get like more and more fucked. Like, I can't even like describe the way that it transitions, but like toward the end, he's in the back of like a moving van, and there's just like mud and like blood and like all this weird shit like all over the floor, and he's just like mushing it around, and he's like, "This is Allen's Tutorial." Like he built it up like his mental just broke, right? And so it just like gets so fucked. I was talking to Ivan about Twin Peaks and like how it like plays with your head. And, like Allen Tutorial is like a perfect example of that. You can play your games, man. Like it's fun. Dude, if you haven't seen Allen Tutorial, like I'll send you the series. It's really good. I think yeah. I think like his thing is that he's like tight with Adult Swim. And, like, we didn't know that he's the one who made that shit. But, like, have you ever seen, on Adult Swim, there's, like, unedited footage of a bear?
Yeah, I love that video.
Yeah. Alan Resnick is the guy's name. He made a series called Allen Tutorial. Have you heard of it? All right. Man, I just explained it, like, 3 times. But it's, like, it's, like, fucked up. Like, the whole thing is messed up. It's really funny and really cool. And the fact that, like, you look back on it and you're like, this guy made this intentionally. Like, it makes it way more impressive.
Wait, hold on. I need to.
Yeah.
Give me one second. I need to tell Mac something.
Yeah. Here, hold this. Yeah, I will. I can talk into 2 mics. Hey, anybody in the chat seen Allen Tutorial? I'm clearly a big fan. Also, while Gene's gone, he's already seen it. Unedited footage of a bear. It starts with like.
Sorry, I was just spreading false.
Now you're good.
False equivalencies.
That's fine.
All right, so it's game one, right? All right, so continue.
I was just explaining because you stepped away, but you've seen unedited footage of a bear.
Dude, that video is insane.
Dude, it's so weird. Also, some of the coolest strike you to your core visuals like I've ever seen probably. So it opens up with like just a bear in the woods. It's like catching fish or whatever.
Yeah.
all of a sudden it stops and it takes like an ad break. And like, mind you, this was on Adult Swim. They've pranked me with this shit before. It's like you're sitting there, you're like 12 years old, like in your bed watching
2 a.m.
Adult Swim on a CRT, right? And then like all of a sudden they like prank you and they're like, yeah, no, there's an ad now, and it's for like some allergy medicine. But, like, it gives the lady, like, a mad cow disease or something fucked up like that. And then all of a sudden, like, it just, the ad starts to break down. And it's, like, it gets
going.
worse and worse, and it just keeps going. And then it's all of a sudden this storyline with the girl's, like, fighting herself and some fucking, like, oh, my God, it's so weird.
If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Unedited footage of a bear.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's an Adult Swim short by Alan Resnick. It's extremely cool. It's uncomfortable to watch.
So who is Alan Resnick? In relation to you?
In relation to me. I like him. I don't know. He's, like I was saying, that Alan tutorial, like, arc that he had was, like, this just really, really weird, like, fucked up YouTube series.
Yes.
And, like, I saw that first before I knew who he was. And then I saw unedited footage of a bear. And then Aaron actually connected the dots. He was like, yo, like, this guy's actually really cool. Like, I've seen him before. He's on Adult Swim now. And then, like, him and Frankie both reinforced that. And it was just like, this guy's like a mastermind at, like, doing the bait and switch where he just, like, fucks with your head. It's so cool.
Is he also that, there's those, like, videos to watch when you're, like, tripping? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is he the same guy?
No, fuck.
You know what I'm talking about,
I know
right?
what you're talking about.
The freaky shit?
Yeah. There's like a Dan Deacon music video, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's I forget what it's called.
Dan Deacon.
Yeah, we had like a night where I watched like nine of those, and they're like 15 minutes long each.
Yeah.
Dude, we had this like really fucked night where it was like me and like 3 other people. We'd all gone through breakups literally the day before, like. Every single
at the same
one of us.
time,
yeah. Basically,
dude, it always happens with the boys, bro.
I know,
every time.
Know. And you get into this like tribeless thing where you're like, we gotta just suffer tonight. So like, my friend Eric was like playing Dark Souls 2 PvP until like 4 in the morning. We were all drinking brandy in my tiny ass room, so everybody was getting like warm.
Yeah.
It
was
oh
hot
God,
as fuck.
It was depraved.
The cracked window didn't even help.
no. And it was like the middle of winter, so it's like
it was fucking hot. Everyone was just generating.
We were generating way too much heat for the time of year.
Some
dude.
Lord of the Flies type fucking situation. Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I watched like a bunch of those that night, and I know that there's one. It's like Dan Deacon's like a musician, but he does stuff with like Adult Swim, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the main one. That was like really cool. I'm gonna look it up so I can like name drop it.
Yeah, that'd be very epic. You should also text that to me so I know what to
will.
watch later.
I
What's up?
will. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to.
For anybody listening, it's the video is Dan
Deacon
Deacon
the one
when I was done dying, but the series is called Adult Swim Off the Air, and it's just like it's crazy. That is very like you get high, you watch this, and you have
dude,
like a
like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. I sent you the link. What?
Bruh.
Dude,
they're probably on a table somewhere.
That's a big oops.
Oh, and that's a GG's.
Yeah.
Well.